Okay. So, hi Frost. The chat is actually working for once, y'all. I don't have to spend 3 minutes trying to get the chat. It's a miracle. Why do you have magic worms? I'm deeply, deeply concerned. Alright. Bye-bye. Will, thank you. Oh wait, I should probably go summon Thunder, because she doesn't know how to show up on time. Ever. Where is Thunder? There's the Thunder! Alright, let's see if she actually gets here. For once. That's amazing, Amethyst. I'm so proud of you. Probably. Hey, Sour. As you can tell, I don't know how to spell words sometimes. I suck at spelling sometimes. This is a problem. Okay. Poppy don't bite me! Poppy! What? Hi, hello, how are you? Is there a reason you're biting me? No? Okay, then. Sorry, y'all, the cat is being a nuisance. Foxbite is the person who's filming the fight. Like, there's a fight happening, she's filming it. And also running around. Like a lunatic. Because she does that sometimes. Foxbite is like the least reliable person in this clan. I don't know why people were voting her for deputy. Actually, I don't remember who won that poll. Fuck. I need to see who won that poll because I forgot. Hold on while I scroll through my community posts trying to find the poll. Okay, cream cheese. Cream cheese won the poll. Okay. We got that cleared up. I'm gonna screenshot this so I don't forget it again. Because this is like important information. Thunder! Hey! Oh, hypo. Thunder! Thunder! Yes, thunder! Praise be! The Thunderclaw has arrived! Everybody, it's Thunder! The bestest person I know! Thunder! Yes, bow! Bow before the Thunderclaw! Yes! You do not show respect to the thunder, I will kick you. It's not glazing if it's true! I don't know why, sometimes I just have the urge to put the edge glow up all the way. Nice, hypo, nice. I got a bunch of Warrior Cats books for Christmas. I also got a Percy Jackson book for Christmas. It's the only one I've started reading. I'm gonna read the other ones eventually, but right now I'm trying to get through the entire Percy Jackson series, so. I also got a couple of random books that I don't want to read, but they're from my grandma, so I feel like I have to read them or she'll be sad. You know what? Why can I compare Foxbite to Thunder? Foxbite is like Thunderclaw, Chaos Gremlin. And I'm like a mix of Night Fluff and Pebble Skip. Online, I'm very Foxbite. IRL, I'm these two. I don't know what that says about me, but. Oh yeah, I still have to beta read your book, Hypo. I'm getting to it, I swear. Oh fuck, I forgot to put my watermark! Damn it! My watermark! It's importante! I need my watermark. Forgot it. It's fine, I'll just put it on this. My icon is in the way, it shall be killed. Alright, icon, become small. Oh shit. The icon is fighting back. Hypo, I'm getting there. I read the first chapter already, okay? You know I'm doing it, I'm just slow at it, because I'm on my making one chapter of my fanfiction per day grind. That's a very difficult grind to do when I have two fanfictions I'm currently writing. One of them Thunder is reading, and the other one is being posted on AO3. Speaking of posting, I still need to post Redemption. I still haven't posted. Yeah, Thunder, you do. Thunder, it's fun, I swear. Thunder, it's very fun. They bully a god. Thunder, they bully a god in chapter 60. Scrolling through the gallery without my thing paused because I have a death wish. Magic Carl still needs to appear in my one fic. He's gonna show up. I just don't know when. Yeah, Thunder, Lilac, and Courtney bully a god. Courtney doesn't learn things. How dare you assume she learns? Also, she's never bullied a god before. She offered to work with a god, and it tried to murder her. And that god is also currently perpetually scared of her, which I just find funny. He's like, please don't kill me. Please don't do it. And everyone's like, sir, you are a god. You could kill her with a snap of your fingers if you really wanted to. Thing is, Melody could call Gale short and he would agree with her out of fear. Even though, 1, Melody's 5'3", 2, Gale is a god. I'm sorry, I just now have the mental image of Melody walking over to Gale, going short, just pointing at him saying short, and him just being like, I know I'm short! Why you gotta bully me? Gale is like 5'9". Melody is 5'3". Melody will call him short, and he will agree, because he is very, very afraid of her. Even though, again, perfectly mortal human, and he's a god. Bye, Hypo. Gale is not very confident in his murdering abilities, probably because he hasn't successfully murdered in hundreds of years. Okay, but being afraid of Alicia is valid. She very easily could beat you up if she wanted to. Alicia can and will beat the shit out of people if they annoy her. She's done it before. Don't sell Poppydon's fur. Why would I let... There it is. Alright. I don't know how to respond to that, sorry. Hello, you're welcome. We don't care if you don't understand warrior cats. We like to have fun here. Gale is scared of everything. Gale is scared of his brothers. Gale is scared of his brother-in-laws. Gale is scared of his children sometimes, but that's honestly valid because Yuxi. She's very scary. Look, the fuck, what's his name? Midnight, yeah, Midnight, that's the guy's name. What? Piper, why? Piper, what is the reason? Why are there just like 17 different fonts that are freehand? Why? What is the. I'm scared. Why are they all just. It's like they're multiplying. Courtney is not mean on purpose. That's just how she talks. When she's bullying you, she's just saying her honest thoughts. She didn't learn how to have a filter for her honesty, unlike Melanie did. Faramosa is also there! Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Thunder, the reason is because they felt like left out and they bullied Mew into letting them into the council. And by they, I mean specifically Faramosa's girlfriend, okay? Because he would never. He is a sweet boy. His wife is scary, though. His wife scares everybody. Ow, fuck. Poppy Dawn! It is giving them. You're so right. Hi, bye. I'm gonna give this text color to one of Cream Cheese's random background babies. Well, Thunder, maybe that's just because you're not trying hard enough. Did you ever think of that, Thunder? Yeah, Thunder. Did you ever think that you're the problem? Huh? I'm just kidding. Thunder could never be the problem. She's not a Rusty knockoff. She's one of Cream Cheese's kids. Cream Cheese has 2 kids from his kitty pet days, and that's one of them. Forgot what this one was. This one called. I think this one was Bagel. Thunder, that's Odysseus, not you. Thunder, stop trying to be Odysseus. They're rocked! Well, Thunder, you're already short, so I don't know what to tell you. Hi, Eric. Look at Bagel. She's so interesting. That's for sure. Hi. You have no proof. I have the proof, Thunder. I snuck into your house late at night and watched you sleep, Thunder. I know what you look. Bagel is one of Cream Cheese's kids. I already said this. No, Thunder! Thunder! I like sneaking into your house, Thunder. Thunder, watching you sleep is like my favorite activity. This sounds so stalkerish. I mean, because it is, but you know. I'm not in the walls, Amber is. Amber's the one in the walls. Yes! That is what I am. That is also Melanie. Melanie definitely would say that. Alicia's trying to be nice to her, and she's just like, I know where you live, Alicia. We live in the same house, Melanie. I know where you live, Alicia. We live together, Melanie. I know who you like, Alicia. We're dating, Melanie. Yes, I'm on CapCut. WisteriaClan's founder doesn't exist. They aren't importante to the plot, so therefore they don't exist. Also, technically, it would be Iris-Star because he renamed the clan to WisteriaClan after Mudstar died. And by died, I mean was murdered by his son, because he sucked. They lived together before they were dating, though. They lived together the second, they got to the region. They were living together because they were kind of out of money. They had no money. So they had to live together. So Melanie could say that before they were dating, and Alicia would just be like, are you, like, plotting to kill me or something? Please go away. Please stay on your end of the house, please. I don't want to talk to you if you're gonna murder me. That's not very nice. Melody would just say the most unhinged shit that she sounds like she shouldn't know, but she definitely should know. She'd walk up to Alicia and be like, I know. I know what you said to my best friend 20 years ago. And Alicia's like, you were standing right there. I know shit you know. Very nice. Gail wouldn't say that. Gail would just say, please don't murder me. Alicia would add the that's not very nice part because she's Alicia. Also, no one knew that Melody and Alicia were dating. Like, they were just like all their friends were just like, okay, this is normal. Except Matt. Matt is the only one with a goddamn brain cell because he's like, oh, they're dating. Okay. And he just assumed everyone else was on the same page as him. He just, like, assumed that everyone else also understood that they were dating. So when they were, like, conspirizing that they were dating, he was like, guys, they are dating. What do you mean? I thought everyone knew this information. That's the thing. He's stupid, but so the C sector has all the street smarts. The ground sector has all the book smarts. And it's very, very obvious. Because one time the C sector were like, what the fuck is 4 times 5? I don't know this shit. And Alicia's like, are you fucking kidding me? How do you not know what 4 times 5 is? And then one time the ground sector was trying to figure out, like, fucking, I forget what it was. And Melanie was just in the corner laughing her ass off because of how stupid they are. They're both idiots. That's the thing. Both sectors are idiots, but they balance each other out in their idiocy. Very good system. I wonder how I can make him look more ghost-like, because he's definitely in the dark forest, so I'll just use this one. Bye-bye. There we go. A ghosty ghost. I want to put motion blur over here just to make it look faster. Midnight killed Saffron. Are you kidding me? He literally says it. Okay, Thunder, the thing is, they didn't go to school! They didn't! Blaze didn't go to school! Tabitha didn't finish middle school! Yes, Thunder. Yes, you do remember that, Thunder. Yes, you do remember. I mean, yeah, that's why I have the audio. I remembered the audio. I fucking can't talk. Hello, Tangle. thing is, they're all scientists. Everyone in the ground sector is a scientist. For the most part. Eventually they get someone else in there who's not, but that's not important. they never finished school. None of them. Except Melody, because Audrey forced her to finish school. She is the only one who actually has a normal education. Everyone else is just kind of fucked. Tabitha's mom didn't want to send him to school because she thought it would be a waste of money. His sister's also a scientist. He has mommy issues, obviously. And then Blaze his entire family got killed, and he ran away, and then he lived in a tree. Like, Blaze, straight up, he made himself a house in a tree. And Melanie and Wisteria and Tabitha are like, what the fuck are you doing in a tree? There's like, why is there a child in a tree? There's just a 10-year-old kid in a tree. Yeah, he lived in a tree when he was like 10. And then he joined Melody and her friends journeying. That's why Melody is very protective of him. Melody literally, she's so overprotective of Blaze because she's like a little brother. He's like a little brother to her. And I don't know if you know this about Melody. I don't know if it's been mentioned yet, but her entire fucking family got murdered by Laprases. Laprases are fucking murderous. Don't trust those things. They kill. That's an amazing dream, Tangled. Micah is already on the list. I'm not spoiling this. It's definitely been mentioned before. I swear to you, it's been mentioned that her family got murdered by Laprases. You probably just didn't realize it, because this was before the reveal that Melody was, not who she claimed. Which, actually, technically, she never claimed to be anything. It was mentioned. Probably. It was implied. Wait, it was implied that her family got killed. I didn't say it was by Laprases, but it was implied that her family got killed because Audrey was yelling at her, being like, "Stop hating the sea, it won't bring our family back." Which implies that they died at sea somehow. And it was the Laprases. It was the Laprases. They murdered her entire family in front of her when she was 6 years old. Yeah, I know I didn't specify what it was. I'm specifying it now. Yeah, the family is dead. Well, now you know how, Thunder. Family is a dead family. Very, very dead family. Melody's childhood's fucked up. Her entire family, except her aunt and her shitty uncle, died when she was 6 years old. She got a bunch of rocks thrown at her by her friend, later turned rival, later turned lover. And she found a child in a tree who she basically adopted even though she was 12! She founded an organization, then said organization died because she almost got murdered by a god. Her entire, backstory is fucked up. Melody has issues. Everyone has issues, though, so. Because that's the point. You love Lapras. You think they're so kind and sweet. No, they're actually evil. And they murder children, families, for fun. Okay, maybe not for fun. Or maybe for fun. Who knows? Yeah, the entire region has issues. I mean, half their population is just criminals that decided to live there because, yeah. The other half of their population is just kind of legendary Pokemon disguised as humans, which is very funny because no one notices that. Piper, what? I said murdering children's families for fun. They didn't murder the child. They murdered her entire family. Then again, they tried to murder the child, but she got saved by a god. You want to know who that god was? It was the goddess of the sea. Ironic, don't you think, Thunder? I think Thunder's pissed with me spoiling shit. Oh well. Oh well. Yes, there are gods. Why are these still here? I deleted them. Get out. I will stop spoiling when you read. Oh god, it's a close-up of fucking Honeyheart's face. This is scary. He is! Like, yes, he kidnapped Persephone, but everyone else did so much worse. Okay, sorry, I just had to make sure I knew the lyrics that were lyric. Yeah, also, in some myths, he didn't even kidnap her. Like, damn. The reason Hades gets so villainized in modern times is because, since he is the god of death, people associate him with, like, the devil from Christianity, which is honestly so funny. Because, why? Same thing happens with Loki from Norse mythology. Hestia is literally, she didn't do anything wrong. Hestia is the smartest god. Yeah, wait, no. He's the god of the dead, right. Thanatos, I think that's how you say his name, is the god of death. I can't remember how to say his name, mostly because I don't even remember how his name is spelled. If I don't know how someone's name is spelled, chances are I won't be able to pronounce their name. Yeah, like, a lot of, like, religions that are more, like, present in modern day took, like, gods that are associated with death and, like, villainized them for some ungodly reason. Yeah, because Thanatos still can't say his damn name. He's the god of the death. The death. He's the god of death, and then Hades is the one managing the dead. Everyone forgets about Thanatos, like genuinely. They just act like he doesn't exist. Probably because they can't villainize Hades effectively if he's only the god of the dead and not the god of death. Have I been calling them the Midnight Rebellion? They're supposed to be the Moonlight Rebellion. Fuck! I need to go check that now, actually. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please tell me I haven't been calling it the Midnight Rebellion. Please. Oh, please, please. Where the shit is the video? Need to make sure this is muted. Okay, good. I have been calling it the Moonlight Rebellion. Good. Oh my god. So, the thing with Loki is that he was not really like a terrible god. He's just like a god. You know? God of mischief, whatever. Modern day, he gets villainized a lot, even though in the actual mythology, he really didn't do much. He wasn't, like, a good person by any means, but he's not, like, evil, you know? Like, compared to... Fuck. Compare him to the Greek gods, and they're basically the same, and also my Switch just fell, so I can't see the chat. Give me a second while I go retrieve that. Oh, because AO3 is one of the tabs I have open, so Tangle probably saw that. Ow. Yeah. Okay. We are retrieving my Nintendo Switch so I can see the damn live chat. Ow. 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 I am in pain. Where the fuck did my Switch go? I can't even see the damn thing. Did it just disappear? Is it one with the void? Nope, I found it. Because Hermes is also the messenger god, probably. Ow. The chat is not tripping, okay? Don't bully the chat. Ow. I'm in pain. Ow. Ow. Okay. I have returned. Hermes was not villainized in Percy Jackson. Percy just gets mad at him because he didn't like visit Luke enough. I mean, literally everyone could say that. But because in Percy Jackson, like, one of the main conflicts is that the gods don't pay their damn child support. So if Percy is, like, pissed at Hermes and is like, if you had been a better father, this wouldn't have happened. And Hermes tries to deny it, but Percy just doesn't listen. That's, like, the main, conflict of the first series, is that the gods don't talk to their kids. And so Percy makes them promise to claim all their children and actually talk to their children. And then the second series, Zeus closes off Olympus like a little bitch. He's literally just being petty. The Giants are rising, but he closes Olympus. Because he's like, no, we don't need to talk to our children and interact with the living. And everyone's like, are you fucking stupid? Because he's Zeus and he's an idiot. Let's not forget that in Percy Jackson, the Hermes cabin is literally where they keep all the unclaimed demigods. So it's like super fucking overcrowded. I always hated that because what was the point of making the Hermes cabin the one that had to be overcrowded? I think it was because Hermes is like the god of travelers or something. But either way, it's stupid. That is entirely the camp's fault. There should be a separate cabin for the unclaimed demigods. Don't force them into the Hermes cabin because Hermes has a lot of fucking kids. I swear, he has like 20 children. Yeah, exactly. He's like, immortality? Puh, stupid. I'm gonna force you to pay your child support. Like I just said, I'm pretty sure it's the Hermes cabin because he's the god of travelers. I don't remember the actual reason that was given, but either way, that wasn't on the gods. That was on Chiron. He's the camp like director, you know. It's on him that cabin sucks. Yeah, immortality sucks. Like unless you have a group of more people to be immortal alongside, it just sucks. Like if I was given the power of immortality, I'd be like, okay, but let me take at least one other person to be immortal with me so I don't get lonely. You know? Like, if I was forced to be immortal, I'd be like, okay, but give me at least one other person. One other person. That other person would be Thunder, by the way. Because, like if I'm forced to take immortality, but I only get to bring one person with me to also be immortal, I'm picking Thunder. I don't care. I don't care what Thunder wants. I can't lose the Thunder. However, will I force her to read my fanfiction if she's dead? Yes, you would, Thunder. You would rob many banks and break out of many jails, and everyone would be terrified of you because you wouldn't fucking die. No. No, it doesn't, Eric. There are different definitions. There are different levels of immortality. It can mean that you are invincible as well as never aging, or it can just mean never aging. Yes, okay. Here's the thing. Immortality, it can make you so that you're not technically invincible, but that you're basically invincible because you're super strong. You know? Like, invincibility and immortality are different, but a lot of times immortality, like, can, be that you're basically invincible, but since you can technically still be injured and, like, stuff like that, then it's not actually invincibility. It, like, depends on what property is doing the immortality. No, they suck. You're not alone, Thunder. They suck. Yes, Tangle. We all remember because you don't stop talking about it. Fuck, I can't spell this word. I wonder. Yeah, it worked. Night Fluff is always traumatized. I hate it when there's like a book adaptation or a movie adaptation to a book, and they like get rid of a key plot point, and so nothing makes sense. I don't have a favorite one of those, Eric. Like in any version that word could mean. First of all, Eric, nobody said that. Second of all, what kind of tank? Because there are two. Hi, Hazel. Well, that's not very helpful at all. You know, my favorite kind of tank is probably a fish tank because it's not murderous. Well, for one, that's what I mean. You gotta specify. Two, I don't have a favorite one of those because I don't really agree with murder. Welcome back, Thunder. not spinning the screen is. There's a difference. That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is I'm not going to favoritize something that's made exclusively to commit murder. Exclusively. I read. Like, yes, Eric is right, but also, I mean, planes also have other uses. Like, yes, there are planes that specifically are made for war, but also planes, as a general, have other uses. I don't think there's any other use for tanks. Specifically, okay. Well, the thing is, I'm not saying that you have to be pro-war to like war machinery. I'm saying that it's personally not something I really look into a lot because I just don't want to. Machinery in general is something I just don't really care much about machinery. Like, I appreciate it. I think it's cool. I just don't care to look into it that much. It's not something that I find exciting. It's called the Moonlight Rebellion because Night Fluff thought that would be cool. That's why it's called the Moonlight Rebellion. No! Tangle, you can't just make a statement like that. Because you don't know the situation. I mean, yeah. You guys forget that Night Fluff is like 20 in human years. Like, if she thinks something sounds cool, she's gonna make that the name. Night Fluff is really young. When Night Fluff died, she was like, I think 24 human years, roughly. Tangle. That's just. That's. Um, I think I understand what you're asking, and the answer is yes. Yeah. Hi. And here's the thing. That's practically canon depending on which game you're in, Red. Because, like, in Pokemon Diamond, you literally catch the creator and controller of time. So technically, your character does have the ability to control time. That's funny. I actually haven't ever completed a Pokemon Diamond game. I have Brilliant Diamond. I'm on the 4th gym. I need to complete that damn game. I need to see my favorite character. I haven't seen my favorite character yet. My precious little child, I say, to a man who has committed many crimes. I jokingly call a lot of villains my children. There's not a god of death in Pokemon, is there? Well, I mean, there's like no Pokemon that represents death, I should say. The closest ones I can think of are Giratina, which controls the... Oh! Yveltal! Okay, okay. Giratina just lives in the distortion world. He does not really control death. Like, at all. Pretty sure, like, he has control over, like, distortion, which isn't a real, like, thing. I mean, it is, but, you know. That's a lame power to have. You're like, yeah, I'm the god of distortion. I distort things. Sounds very, very unimpressive. Yeah, because isn't it, like, a headcanon that he, like, because of, like, his Pokedex entries, isn't it, like, a popular headcanon that he was sent there as punishment? I mean, that doesn't make it canon that that's why he was sent there, but I'm just saying his Pokedex entries seem to imply that, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, I think it's canon based on the Pokedex entries. You do not care for Pokemon lore. Well, we do care for the Pokemon lore. Says me, who has a fic where literally all of the legendaries have backstories that I created. I do not need to know why God made Eevee. What is disgusting? I'm so concerned. What is disgusting? You know, that's the thing about the Pokemon lore that always irks me. Um, like, they say Mew is the mother of all Pokemon, but then Arceus is also the creator of all Pokemon. That's why in my lore I had them be, like, two, entities together. Like, I have them work together in my fic, because they're both technically, like, the first Pokemon. So, like, I just put them as, like, they work together to create shit, because otherwise the lore makes no fucking sense. It doesn't have to make sense. It's Pokemon. The legendaries are a side plot, but I don't care. you on about? Tangle, like, the entire point of his character is that he's, like, evil and he feeds off of fear and shit. So he creates fear. An entity that requires fear to survive is not good because they will inevitably go and create terror and fear. Wow, Red. This is truly amazing. That sounded so sarcastic. I'm sorry. Everyone clap! Red is making something that she's gonna post. Oh shit, my clapping woke up Poppy Dawn. How did my clapping wake you up, but my yelling didn't? Forgot what I was gonna say to Thunder. Thunder, I don't know about the actual canon lore, but in my fic, the lore is that Arceus created the worlds, and Mew was just like inhabiting it with plants and shit. I mean, also in my lore, Arceus and Mew have a bunch of siblings that also inhabited the world and did their own things, but you know. Nice. I mean, in my lore, yes, they are exes, because I thought that was funny to have the literal gods having such petty shit going on. I do not. Your Mew as what? Bye, Tangle. Well, I shipped the legendary Pokemon with other legendary Pokemon because the other legendaries had to come from somewhere. I always dislike the whole, this thing was just created because I don't like it. I don't know. It just feels, they're gods, they have their own rules, but I prefer to just have it so there's more chaos and the gods are more behaving like actual deities. Because, like, there's no way that they're all knowing, all powerful, all wise all of the time. Because they're alive. They mess up. It happens. Especially when there's multiple different Pokemon with similar roles. Like, there are so many Pokemon that inhabit the sky. There is no way that they're not fighting over shit pettily. Well, that's the thing. The lore is inconsistent about that. Like, the actual lore, Mew is the mother of all Pokemon, but Eric is... Yeah, not Eric, fuck. Where is he? Eric! Eric is Arceus, confirmed. Arceus is the creator of all Pokemon, apparently. But if Mew is the mother of all Pokemon, then how is Arceus the creator? That's another thing. Dialga's always constantly fucking with time, canonically. And it's so funny, because it does explain how Ash has remained 10. Yeah, Pokemon doesn't need to be consistent. That's why I like making my own lore for my fics, because it just, I can make it consistent if I want to. I go off of the canon lore and consistentize it a little bit, because that just makes just makes it easier for me. like, especially with the legendaries, a lot of them have like similar shit happening. And the Lake Guardians always confuse me because why are there three Pokemon guarding lakes in this relatively small region? Are they like minor gods? Because like are mythical Pokemon the minor gods, and then legendaries the major gods? But that doesn't really make sense considering how powerful some of the mythicals are. I mean, yeah, most of the legendaries suck. Not even gonna lie. Like their designs and their power levels, I just don't like. Also their lore. There's like 15 new legendaries and mythicals per region. It gets annoying. There's like so much lore. And then there's regional variants for the legendaries. That really pissed me off. I hated that they gave regional variants to the legendaries because there's only supposed to be one of every legendary Pokemon. That's like a lore point. Why are there regional variants? Yes. Like, especially with Galar, with the regional variants for the legendary beasts and the legendary birds, I was so fucking annoyed. Because what the fuck do you mean they have regional variants? They can't have regional variants! There's supposed to only be one of them! That's why with my lore, I had it so the legendaries do have children that are other legendaries. Just to make shit make some form of sense. I also killed the regional variants of the legendaries. They don't exist. We don't talk about them. They're forbidden. I also killed a lot of the legendaries I didn't like. They're dead. The original one is dead. It's dead. Its children are out there somewhere, but it's dead because I thought it was ugly. I can swear okay, maybe it wasn't the legendary beast, but I know that some other legendaries other than the birds had regional variants. Maybe that was in Paldea though. It might not have been in Galar where that. It might have been Paldea where that happened. What do you need help with, Red? Um, Mew was injured somehow and came to get your assistance. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm bad with coming up with lore on the spot. All right. Back. I just had to make sure I knew what lyrics were where.
Lunch.
Thunder, I don't think that's a good reason. Because, like, I don't know, maybe Mew saw something in you and decided to partner with you to help you with your journey. Because I know for my lore, I have it so that the legendaries will partner up with humans to increase their own power. So maybe something like that. Maybe Mew saw you as like a virtuous person and decided to partner with you because it increased its own power. I don't know. Ah, I don't know. Maybe Mew was like observing a bunch of random people trying to figure out I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I suck at coming up with lore on the spot. Like, I will randomly come up with the most chaotic lore in existence. But if I'm like asked to come up with lore for something, I'm just like, uh. Mew is not hairless. Her Pokedex entries in Pokemon Let's Go specifically mentioned that she has fur. It's very little fur, but she does have fur. Don't get it wrong. She has fur. It just doesn't exist. We don't talk about my legendary family tree. I mapped the entire thing out one night. Well, that's because her fur is so short that it would be like a pain in the ass to render it to actually look like it had fur. Bald Mew. We don't need Bald Mew. You already started calling Honey Heart bald, even though she deserves it because she sucks. Then again, calling Honey Heart bald is conflating bald people with Honey Heart. Don't give Honey Heart something else to take the name. What am I saying? Yeah, a lot of Pokemon look furless because it's a pain to render all that fur. I am just saying words now. I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes my thoughts will like not be working on the same plane of my words and it just ends up being completely incomprehensible.
Ava, you up there? Lunch?
She's not Bald Heart. No, don't hail Bald Heart. She's a murderer and a manipulator. Hello, Ash. Welcome to the live stream. Thunder, tell your cat I said hi. I know too many things named Ash. I have my best friend Ash. I have Ash Storm, and then there's Thunder's cat. No, I don't. Like, I know a bunch, but I don't know their names. God damn it. There's, like, one where they added, like, 100 different types or something. I forget what it's called, though. Oh. They made a second one. They made a second one for the Too Many Types one. There's a second game. I know because my cousin was playing it. It's okay, Thunder. Your brain does that all the time. Like when your brain fails when you're supposed to be beta reading, Thunder. Thunder will never forgive you for failing to beta read effectively. Takes you like 3 days per chapter. Shouldn't take that long. You know what? Ace is somehow worse. Ace has not beta read a single chapter. It's getting concerning. And then Red still hasn't given me her report on redemption. It's been like 6 months. Anyways. Welcome back, Thunder. Oh, bye, Eric. I guess. Oh, nope, Eric's back. Damn, this live's an hour and a half. I have Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, I just haven't completed it yet. I haven't even seen my favorite character. I think Thunder knows which one that is. Yes, Thunder. As you can see, hour and 26 minutes. What do you get when you round up? Yeah, Palkia's design has always just annoyed me. I don't like Palkia's design. I'm surprised Thunder hasn't responded to me. Wait. You need to read your chats before you post them, please. Who is Lucas? Who is Lucas? Lucas is what I named Latios's dead brother from that one Pokemon movie. You almost called someone Darkstripe. That's like the highest insult ever. Just like, you're Darkstripe. You're like that cowardly little bootlicker. Who is Lucas? Who is Lucas? You don't know who Lucas is? What the fuck? This slime has lost the plot. You're like that guy who couldn't even murder right. Oh, just like Honeyheart. Just like Honeyheart. Can't even murder babies correctly. She can't even push babies into the Thunder Path correctly. There was a plot. Have you never heard the expression, we lost the plot? And Thunder lost her will to read. Little does Thunder know, if she doesn't read chapter 16 after this live ends, I'm gonna sneak into her house, take her cat, replace it with a stuffed animal, and expect her not to notice. Anyways, the live is over. Thank you all for coming. Bye-bye. Thank you all for coming. I shall see you all